Hi, this is Dan from ProPPC. I just put a quick video together just to go through a little bit about neurology and how this relates to your website. Yeah, very, very interesting. I think it's interesting. Well worth hanging around with me for 2 to 3 minutes while I go through it. This is, by the way, just an indication of how we can get our marketing very, very effective through our website. So we want to talk about your brain. We have 3 sections to our brain. I don't know how many people watching this will already know this or not. I don't know. So we've got the reptilian brain, which is this area down here, which is very very instinctual. It's the brown part. We've got the middle brain, which is the yellow part, and we've got the new brain, which is the turquoise bit. Let's just dissect those a little bit. Look at the reptilian brain. The reptilian brain is based on technology. Let's call it technology. You know, our brain is like 3 pieces of technology put together. This piece of technology is very, very, very old. This is going back to dinosaur level. Reptilian brains. All reptiles think in this manner, and they are unable to think much further. So the R complex, R actually stands for reptilian, and it's your subconscious mind. It is not as bright as the rest of your brain. As for example, it cannot read. It doesn't think through things in the same way as our conscious mind does. But it does process images very quickly and tends to give us an instinctual platform to start thinking on. It also controls our awareness. It helps wake us up if we feel that we're in danger in the middle of our sleep, where the rest of our brain is switched off. So this never sleeps, always on. Then we have the next layer, which is the limbic system. The limbic system is what gives us all our emotions. It affects our feelings. In some ways, it affects our senses differently to where the reptilian brain does, and it controls our emotions. So are we happy? Are we sad? It's this layer that is receiving information, is making us feel in certain ways. Then we have the neocortex. So the neocortex is the rest of the brain. That is our thinking, our rational brain. It's our conscious mind. It is able to rationalise most situations. Scientists use this a lot more than many other people. This is the area that we can go in and start making discoveries, thinking things through, making informed choices based on data. We can certainly do that with this brain. It can read. We can read books. We can train it to do things. We can learn how to do things. We can rectify our mistakes by thinking through. It understands complex scenarios. The problem with this brain is it is much slower to react. If you think about how the electricity will go through your brain when you have a thought, it goes into your reptilian brain first, then through your middle brain and into your new brain to be processed. And that's exactly how we go through our decision making and how we go through our thoughts. So the R complex is certainly the fastest. It reacts in a minute split second. It absorbs the data that is received straight away, and that has stopped processing information even before your neocortex starts processing information. So that's how fast it is. So the neocortex, the outer part of the brain, the new brain, is the slowest, and that has a bit of a delay, catches up with the rest. So the subconscious part of your brain is the one that makes all your decisions for you. So your decision to move your arm, react, flinch, block something, or even to make a purchase. When you see something that you don't want to buy, you instinctively know that you shouldn't buy something, or you instinctively know that you should buy something. And it's only when you've made an instinctive decision on something do you rationalise the reasons why. And the truth is your rationale of the reasons why probably weren't the reasons why, and probably other reasons. So emotion is then added to any decision that your subconscious makes, and then whether that makes you happy or sad, etc., you then go ahead or don't go ahead with the purchase. You then rationalise that information to the way that your subconscious wants you to rationalise it. Now, I want to point something out here. We all know this is happening, but this knowing how this works, it leaves us open to abuse by clever marketers. So why don't we become one of those clever marketers and start trying to influence people's decisions when they're looking at your site? So if we don't take this on board, believe me, you are influencing them one way or another by either having garbage on your website or having something quite good on your website. Okay, let's have a quick look at this. Everything in your subconscious will be telling you that these are spirals. Now this part of the brain is a little bit stupid. It's quite easy to trick. I can tell you that you are not looking at spirals right now. What you're actually looking at is circles. There is not a single spiral on there. Now the effect that you've got the white and the dark spots on each circle going round gives it the impression that they're spirals, but it is in fact circles. Let me prove it to you. So there you go, a load of rings. The next thing I want to look at is these two squares, the A and the B. Now, if you know, I'm going to tell you, I know this to be true, that square A and square B are exactly the same colour. The letters are the same colour and the squares are the same colour. But everything in your brain is telling you that they're different colours until we move away the rest of the puzzle. And then you can see that they're exactly the same. You bring it back, and we can see that they look like the different colours. Your subconscious brain is telling you that they're different colours, and you can't rationalise over the top of that to say that they are the same colour until we do something like join them up, etc. So this is where this is where marketing can come in quite cleverly. For the new Photoshop splash screen, I mean, this is a very well-known type image, but it's been done very cleverly with the sea and lighthouse, etc. It's extremely clever, but you can't actually look at the whole picture and make rational sense of it. You have to look at the corners to understand where the pattern goes next, but you can't actually look at it and see. So how does this relate to website design and how we can get more out of our websites? Well, let's have a look. If you get this bit right, you can win big, and this is really quite easy to follow this bit. Websites that look like this, we've all seen them. Hopefully, nobody watching this this video has got a website that looks similar to this one. I've literally pulled this from an image in Google. I don't want to put other people's websites on there. So this is what you call a text-heavy website. You know, where do you start looking? You can compare that, a very bad landing page, very bad website for design, especially in 2016 going on to 2017. We have a look at a relatively good one at the same time. Now, the first thing you should see is the hand swiping the card through the little square on the iPhone. This page is a couple of years old now, it's not even 2016 made, but you can't get much clearer than that, can you? Quick glance across the screen, and you know that this is a payment processing tool for businesses wanting to accept cards, and they will only charge you 2.75 per swipe of all major credit cards. All the information you need to know. You don't need to fill this screen up with loads of text. You don't need to explain things about how cards work, or who might have a card or whatever. This gets to the point very quickly. And that's just, you can start comparing the two. This is all too common, this kind of web page. We've got people all over the place going into great detail about their business, and let's take a reflexologist or a massage therapist or something like that. They're bringing people to their website because of their profession. And then the website goes into great detail about what is reflexology or what is massage therapy, and we don't need to. We simply want to convert that visitor into a customer. It's quite simple. That's what our websites should be designed to do, and that's going to hit our business goals. Now, let's just say for 100 people that hit your website, you get one person gets in touch. That's a 1% conversion rate. If you can double your conversion rate, you'll get 2 people to sign up. Yeah, if you can double your conversion rate, you can get twice as much business. And generally speaking, doubling your conversion rate does not cost you double the money. It halves the amount of the cost per conversion, which is why it's really worth going into a bit of detail on the website and really trying to find the best way to convert those customers. Okay, so thank you very much. That concludes the video. I hope I shared something valuable with you and I didn't go on for too long and rabbit on. Just before you go, I would like to ask you a question though. Do you think your website is performing well for your business? Let me tell you a little bit about what we do. We boost performance of websites so that for every 100 people that visit your website, we want to get more of them to hit your business goals, whatever they may be. And then we want to find the right people to get them to visit, so that can then make it even more profitable again. So making sure that the people visiting your website are the right people in the first place. That's pretty much it. So we're offering you a complimentary traffic and conversion review. I want to just start off with what this review is not. I'm not going to take any more than another 30 seconds of this video, don't you worry. But what this review is not is a sales pitch. But what this is, it's all about you and your business. And we go on for 30 minutes. It's a full consultation. We want to demonstrate to you how you can 4 times your online marketing. How if you rely exclusively on online leads coming through, then we'll show you how you can 4 times your business. So that's 300% added on to what you're doing now. This review is complimentary. At the end, you'll have a ton of information and a load of action points to go away and do stuff yourself. Now, I want to make you a firm promise. Our services, what we can do for you, what we can sell to you, what we can do going on, we're not even going to mention them unless you ask us to. So at the end of 30 minutes, if you do not say to me, how do we go further down, what can you do for my business, I'm not even going to bring that up. We can end the call and you just have a lot of action points you can go and help with your business. So what's covered in the review? We have a 30-minute consultation. We'll spend 15 minutes on your website with 15 minutes on your traffic sources, on your traffic coming into your website. It's completely unscripted. We'll dive deep into diagnostics within your website, and when we look at the traffic sources, we'll do so that we can easily find places to save you money, or boost performance. And at the end of the day, that's what we want more people to be doing. So at the end of the day, the aim of this review is to show you how you can 4 times your lead generation. If you would like to go ahead with one of those, please just drop me a line, use one of the details just coming up onto the screen now, email me, call me, send me a message through LinkedIn, visit our website, up to you. Alright, well thank you very much for watching, take care.